My name is Emily Carter. I was just 18 years old when I lost my home. At that age, I thought life was simple. You go to school. You follow rules. And your family supports you. But I was wrong. My real father left when I was very young. A few years later, my mom married a man named David. From the beginning, things were not easy between us. David was strict, cold, and distant. No matter what I did, it was never enough for him. I stayed quiet most of the time. I focused on school. I worked part-time. I tried to avoid problems. But tension in the house kept growing. Until one night, everything changed. I came home from work. The house felt strange. Too quiet. David was sitting in the living room. He looked at me and said, "We need to talk." My heart started beating faster. I sat down slowly. Then he said something that changed my life. "You're 18 now?" I nodded. "And that means," he continued, "you need to leave this house." For a moment, I couldn't speak. "Leave?" I whispered. "Yes," he said. "You're old enough to take care of yourself." I looked toward my mom. She was standing in the kitchen. But she said nothing. That silence hurt more than his words. "I don't have anywhere to go," I said. David didn't care. "That's not my problem," he replied. Those words stayed in my mind. Not my problem. That night, I packed a small bag. Clothes. A few memories. And my broken heart. No one stopped me. No one hugged me. I walked out of the house. Alone. A few days later, I visited the house. It looked older. Worn out. But it was still the same place. The same door. The same memories. I walked inside slowly. Every step felt emotional. Then I saw him. David. He looked surprised. Confused. "What are you doing here?" he asked. I looked at him calmly. "I'm here to see the house," I said. He didn't understand at first. Then his expression changed. "You're buying it?" he asked. I nodded. Silence filled the room. For the first time. He had nothing to say. The first few weeks were the hardest time of my life. I stayed at a friend's place for a few days. After that, I had nowhere to go. Some nights, I slept in my car. Some nights, I didn't sleep at all. I worked extra hours just to survive. Every day felt heavy. But slowly, I started getting stronger. I got a full-time job at a small company. It wasn't perfect. But it was enough. After some time, I rented a tiny room. It was not beautiful. But it was safe. And it was mine. For the first time, I felt independent. I started saving money. Little by little. I learned new skills. I studied online at night. I improved myself. Not because someone pushed me, but because life forced me to grow. Years passed. 5 years. Then 10. I started my own small business. At first, it was just me. One client. One chance. But I didn't give up. I worked hard. Day and night. Slowly, my business grew. More clients came. More money came. And finally, I was no longer struggling. I was successful. One day, I was searching for houses online. Not because I needed one. But because I could finally afford one. Then suddenly, I saw an address that felt familiar. My heart stopped. It was the same house. The house where I grew up. The house I was kicked out of. I stared at the screen. Memories came back. That night. That pain. Those words. A few weeks later. I signed the papers. The house was mine. The same house I was forced to leave. Now belonged to me. David moved out quietly. No arguments. No drama. Just silence. As he walked out, he looked at me. Maybe he wanted to say something. But he didn't. And honestly, he didn't need to. Because everything had already been said. Years ago. I stood alone in the house. The same place where my life changed. But this time, I was stronger. I realized something important. Sometimes people hurt you. Without knowing they are making you stronger. That night when I was 18. I thought I lost everything. But in reality, that was the moment my real life began.